questions for the players, let them go, and questions for Coach at the end. Please grab a mic when you ask the question. We've gotten to the point where we're at as a team due to our competitive spirit, our daily habits, and how we attack everything and dictate things. Today, that wasn't us. We didn't do that at all. Humbling, especially in front of our fans that come out and support us the way we do. But I can tell you what we will do is we'll get back to practice. We'll fight like crazy. We'll compete. And we're going to get back to being the team that takes charges, that dictates, that flies around, that has great rebounding energy, that dictates offense, because that's not an acceptable effort, not at any point in time based on the way we work in our program.
Questions for the players first, please.
Both of you guys, probably not so much you, Isaiah, but not both of you. What were they doing as far as defense from the 3-point line?
I mean, they were throwing that skip pass, a lot of skip passes. It was hurting us, got us in rotation. And then we just have to be better on that end of the floor, that defensive end of the floor. Because we're working on that every day. Just have to take those habits to the court next time.
What were they doing defensively against you guys?
Defensively, I don't think they're doing anything defensively. I just think we, it's basketball. You're going to miss shots from now and then, but they're going to fall eventually. But we were just missing shots. It's 3 for 26, but we'll be all right next time.
Isaiah, when you guys have nights like this offensively, what do you guys have to do to manufacture points and just get some buckets?
Create turnovers. Score off turnovers, rebound and try to push it, try to get in the paint, try to get fouled, and just, try to get easy buckets and try to put the other team in foul trouble.
You guys cut it to 3. They call timeout and then hit 3 baskets in a row there, I think, with 15, 16 minutes left. Did that feel like that was your opportunity to even it up or even go ahead there early in the second half?
That was probably our best chance. But, we can't dig ourselves a hole like that in the first place. In this league, it's going to be really hard to dig yourself out of something like that. So,
you got to compete. That's the main thing, just competing. That we were down 3, but the whole game we should have just been on them from the jump and not even been in that situation in the first place. Like Isaiah said, don't dig that hole. So now we just got to learn from this and move on to the next.
For the players. All right, guys. Thank you.
Oh, man.
Questions for Coach?
What did you see offensively that was so problematic for you guys?
Well, I think more than, us missing some plays around the rim and open looks at 3, which is certainly part of it, the disappointing part is that our guys reacted to that, and it took away from our defensive energy. I felt like our court demeanor and body language and ability to dictate wasn't at the level that we've come to play at day in and day out. We've certainly had stretches. I don't think it's a big secret where we've had some challenges offensively or games we haven't shot it particularly well. But in those games, our competitive spirit and generating turnovers and dictating defensively has helped us get going in transition. Today, that wasn't the case. I don't know if we were in transition at all. So to me, there's going to be some nights where, our offense isn't, what we would like for it to be, and we need to continue to rely on ball pressure, dictating, and turning people over. And that's why we play the system that we do with this team and feel it's to the greatest strength of the team. But for that to work, our effort, our energy, and our ability to pressure the basketball has to be off the charts.
You've seen teams try to take away Isaiah. How much is it that the other guys have just got to start making shots? Is it that simple when he has 20 points and that's just the way it goes?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say like where our guys are at their best is when I've seen, players play to their highest level, they've defended at their highest level. And so whether it's Gabe's had a big scoring game or Caleb or Tyrese or Jazz, what I've seen and what I believe to be true is those guys are taking charges. They're flying around on defense, and then the offense just kind of comes to them. We have a lot of guys on our team that can be really effective defensive players and then have the offense go their way. We probably don't have the choice to be elite offense and hope the defense comes around.
TJ, Iowa State is something like 24 out of 93 from its three-point line the last, 4 games. How does that change?
Our guys are in the gym. They're working. They put the time in. They take game shots. We take a lot of pride in doing the extra work in our program. And so they have to continue to stay the course. Confidence is built through repetition and hard work every day. I don't know any other way to do it. I've seen guys be successful with that formula time and time again. So, we've got the guys that we have. We believe in their ability to make shots. And now it comes down to, understanding making shots has a lot more to do with dictating defensively, creating those opportunities, and then offense will come around and shot making as well.
Can they put too much pressure on themselves in practice? Like at free throws. If you're going through a free throw thing, you start thinking about it too much. Is that possible?
When you sign up to play for the Iowa State Cyclones and to play in the Big 12 Conference, that's really not an option. The option is that you work really hard, you demand a lot of yourself, and that what you do every day and how you work every day comes out in the reality of the game. So I get everybody's wired differently. We need to be stubborn. We need to be tough. We need to understand what a special honor it is to play, to be a Cyclone, and we need to capitalize on those opportunities. And we have confidence that we have the guys that can do that. Now we need to do that.
You tightened your rotation there in the second half. Why was that?
Well, it felt like we need to get some things going offensively. And when we move Jazz and Caleb kind of at the 4 and the 5, it gave us a spark. Got to gain, like as you mentioned, the 36-33. Then they called timeout. We were out of sorts defensively. They scored 3 in a row, put us back on our heels. So we felt we were going with the guys that could spread the floor more, provide more three-point shooting and that ability to space the court, because certainly that was that was factoring into the challenges we had. And for a period of time, it was effective for us, and then it stopped being effective for us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.